Today, we explore a story that is shaking the very foundation of the South Africa leadership structure. A story so grave that it reverberates across the parliament, the ANC party, and families who, thankfully, believe in accountability throughout the land. The Democratic Alliance, or DA as it is popularly known, has come up with irrefutable evidence which it claims finds correlation between the unknown wealth of President Cyril Ramaphosa and the old, accumulated corruption that has been going on for a long time. This is no political opposition because, at the root of it all, the future of the nation hangs at a very dangerous crossroads. For 4 years, President Cyril Ramaphosa has carefully crafted this public image of calm and control. A controlled businessman turned leader, touted as the healing influence needed after the turmoil of the Zuma years. But behind the smooth speeches and collected demeanor, there were always whispers of questions. Those whispers have grown to full-blown cries. According to the DA, the reality that has been fed to the public through the character that is President Cyril Ramaphosa might not necessarily be the truth. The reality that they have exposed has been labeled quite explosive. During this heated media briefing, the Democratic Alliance has shocking national media coverage as they reveal what they consider to be an extensive set of documents, financials, and supposed offshore banking ties. According to the Democratic Alliance, these documents prove President Ramaphosa has undeclared assets running into millions of rands. More disturbing is the fact that the Democratic Alliance claims these funds pass through state-related procurement folders, which is again state capture, but this time the president is not Jacob Zuma. When these files are ascertained to be genuine, it would apparently imply that an administration that promised to open its books and fight corruption could possibly be hiding behind a mysterious wealth pyramid structure. And all eyes are, once again, focused on the scandal involving Fela Farm, which originally kicked off all these alarms to begin with. As South Africans, none should need to be told about foreign currency hidden within pieces of furniture inside Ramaphosa's private game farm. The motive behind it, as given by the president, was a sale of a buffalo. With this latest information on the table, the DA now insists that the case of Fela is merely the tip of the iceberg. They claim that while the amount of money retrieved on the farm is just a mere fraction, a whole economic system is working in the background. It is dangerous to make this claim. If this is true that the president is utilizing his office to protect his own economic affairs while the rest of the citizens are struggling in poverty, unemployment, and load shedding, then this is no longer corruption. This is a deep act of treachery. Expectedly, the parliament is in disarray. The opposition parties are calling for an immediate and impartial investigation. In fact, the DA has requested the Speaker regarding a judicial investigation into the financial affairs of the President. Meanwhile, inside the ANC, tensions are rising. Although some hardcore supporters of the ANC have been treating the charges as mere political theatre to gain publicity in the press, news trickling in indicates that the mood is much grimmer. Speculation about who will follow Ramaphosa to the throne has started. Who will follow Ramaphosa if he falls? The consequences couldn't be graver. South Africans have lived through many political scandals. But this particular scandal feels different. It feels different because it revolves around the very essence of the kind of hope that many people within the country had regarding what the next chapter of governance stood for. Ramaphosa's election to the presidency symbolized stability and a cleaner administration compared to the kleptocracy led by the ousted President Jacob Zuma. However, thus far, President Ramaphosa has not yet given a response to these allegations. His spokesperson did give a brief statement dismissing the DA's claims as merely attempted distractions by the DA from the critical matters of our nation. Still, no denial in any fashion has been given nor any press conference held to respond to the claims. This lack speaks volumes in itself for a man known for his choice of words. Yet, again, he is accused. If he is not guilty, where is the transparency? Where is the proof of his innocence? Where is the sense of determination he showed when he stood up to graft in other parts of the country? Times are coming when the face of the future of the Republic of South Africa might just be changed. Will a fact-finding commission be formed? Will the parliament override party lines to call for answers? Or will the ANC choose to protect its leadership again? This is a defining moment. This is not merely a story about one person. This is a story about the integrity of democracy as a whole. If this story has triggered something inside you, do not remain silent. Subscribe, like, and share this video to all who need to stay informed about what is happening. Let us get our voices heard and make our leaders accountable. We shall remain on top of that story as it unfolds.